What is your name?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Well, they want to trespass warn you, which they have the right to do so if they're trained.
So I don't need to get my name for a warning. All right.
First of all,
I don't want to talk though.
They need your
What's your
identification.
name? No.
For the form, yes, they do.
No, they told me to leave. I left by law. I left. You can warn me.
I need your information to put in my system.
No, I'm not. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Trespassing. And I'm asking you for your information so I can write that
Just
for
by
you.
this alone, you already know that this police officer
I don't need to get my name
is will
for a warning.
But let me know what you guys think.
I don't want to talk though.
They need your
What's your name?
identification.
No.
For the form, yes, they do.
No, they told me to leave. I left by law. I left. You can warn me.
I need your information
or
to
warn
put in my
in the
system.
first
No, I'm not. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Trespassing.
You can
And
be
I'm asking
charged
for
of
your information so I can write it into my
What crime?
system.
Articulate a crime.
From the train station.
Okay, they told me to leave and I left. So what crime did I commit? Absolutely not. 901.151 stays
Give me
different.
your name, please.
Florida Penal Code stays different.
I'm asking for your name.
Okay.
Name and date of birth, sir.
I'm not giving you my name.
What is your name and date of birth?
What's your name and your badge number?
Don't give it to him.
You have to.
No, I just get you mine.
You're
I'm the
making
primary,
contact.
sir.
By law, in most states, police officers are not required to identify themselves. However, it's almost every police force policy that a police officer must identify himself to a member of the public if requested.
I'm the primary.
Okay, so why are they here?
Because they're my backup.
Okay,
and
I need their names. In case you violate my rights, I need to know
I'm
who to
asking for
contact.
their form.
And I'm not giving
Be
it.
Sergeant
They
here.
asked me to leave. They asked me to leave,
don't
and
want
I
you back there
left.
at
Okay,
all.
so you
They
don't
need
need my
to cover up.
information.
They
So
do.
you don't need. No,
They
I'm
do.
not giving them my information. Florida Penal Code 901.
See this?
Florida Penal Code
See this?
says I don't care.
It states that you need to provide them.
First, you need to warn me, which you're doing now, and I'm not on
I
that.
have nothing to do with it.
Good.
They
So
want-
I'm not. You can't force
I
me to
can
give
warn
them.
you- Hold on, let me talk.
You can't force me to give my
I
ID
can
without
warn you
breaking the
in
law.
the system. Well, when the police officer asks for identification,
That's
you
not
have
what
to
Florida
identify.
Penal Code 901.151 states.
Yeah.
It states suspicion of a crime, about to commit a
You
crime, or
already
have
know
committed a
anything
crime.
like
You can pat me, but you can't search me. I do not agree to any illegal searches or seizures.
That's fine. Here comes the sergeant now. That's great.
Okay, good.
Do a favor. You can hold your phone.
Am I being detained?
Well, right now, yes, you are.
For what crime?
For trespassing.
Okay.
You're obstructing my investigation.
I'm not obstructing. I'm talking to you.
Okay.
I need the sergeant, please.
Sergeant's coming, sir.
Thank you. And so you told them not to identify to a citizen, right?
No,
You
you're
told them
dealing
not.
with me. I'm the primary.
But they're here.
No, they
They're
have
here.
nothing to do with it.
They're
They
here.
respond to
First of all, why are you so loud? Back up a little bit.
I'm right here.
Okay, but back up a little bit.
Because you're right next to me.
No, you
And I
walked
just
up to
got-
me.
First of all,
Okay,
I
I'm going to
got
step a
you.
step
There you
back.
go.
I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
take a step back.
That's
Now, am I being detained?
Yes, you're still being detained for questioning.
At this point, this is an illegal detention. In order for the police to request Big Nick's ID or to legally detain him, the officer needs to reasonably suspect that Big Nick has committed, is committing, or is about to commit a crime. So basically, in this case, the police officer wasn't able to impose his will, so he decided to illegally detain him. Unfortunately, we see this a lot.
What took place?
This is where everything ignites. The officer opens with a direct command. What is your name and date of birth? No soft introduction, no casual tone, just authority. But what he likely didn't expect was resistance backed by law. The citizen doesn't hesitate. He challenges the demand. He cites Florida Statute 901.151. He refuses consent to search. And within seconds, the atmosphere shifts from routine questioning to a battle of legal knowledge versus police authority. Watch the officer's reaction carefully here. There's frustration. There's insistence. Backup officers are present. The tension is subtle, but building fast. This isn't just a name request anymore. It's a test of control. And the moment the citizen says, "You can't force me," the power dynamic changes. The hook is set. The confrontation has begun.
On the train.
And since I'm being detained, then at this point, I like to assert my Fifth Amendment
Oh
privilege.
my God! What took place on the train that they didn't want to trespass on you? That's what we're asking.
I don't know. Investigate them.
I did. I already talked to her, but I want your side of the story.
I don't have a side.
There's two sides of the story, right?
I don't have a side. I don't answer questions, buddy.
You don't answer questions.
No.
Okay, but you have to provide ID when police.
No, I don't.
For an investigation, yes, you do.
Suspicion of a crime, about to commit a crime,
Well,
have committed a
You can
crime.
have it with them.
901.151.
I know what it is, sir.
I'm an activist.
I know.
And you know I don't have to give you my
I
information.
see.
You know I don't have to give you my information. So all that, when the police...
First of all, you have to give your name for the form for them.
No, I don't, because no, they asked me to leave and I left. I know the law. I'm very well versed in the law.
Okay.
They told me to leave and I left.
Okay.
So that's my
Very
warning.
versed.
I'm very versed in the law.
Ask you, they want to put you in the system, so when we have to deal with you again, if we do, it's already there, sir.
Then that's when you get it. If I break the law, that's when you get
But
it.
no, put it now? So
No, I don't like giving my name to the government for nothing.
How do you get checks for pay and stuff like that?
I
right?
said for nothing.
For nothing, but for anything, right? So
I don't like giving my information to the government for just randomly.
Stop yelling at me.
I'm not. I can yell. I can talk. Freedom of speech.
I'm asking you to stop yelling at
Do
me.
you feel threatened?
I kind of do.
Okay, then you can go.
I can't go, honestly.
You can go.
Believe me, I wish I could.
Okay.
It would be a resolved issue.
Where's the sergeant? I want to talk to the
Over
sergeant.
there.
Call the
He's
sergeant.
coming to talk to you.
Because I'm being illegally detained right
Are you
now.
real?
Now we hit the turning point. The most critical question in any police encounter is asked: am I being detained? When the officer answers yes, the encounter officially crosses a legal line. This is no longer voluntary. This is a detention. As a third-party observer, you can feel the tension tighten. The citizen asserts his constitutional protections. He challenges reasonable suspicion. The officer attempts to justify his actions, referencing a disturbance on the train. But here's the problem. The officer cannot clearly articulate a crime. And when reasonable suspicion isn't clearly established, detention becomes controversial. You can sense it now. The officer's authority is being questioned in real time. And instead of de-escalating, the situation hardens. This is where ego starts mixing with enforcement. And that's always dangerous territory.
Are you? Have you provided your name and your information?
I don't have to, and you know that. That's why I'm not in cuffs. That's why you're not taking me to. I'm not giving up my information.
It's not my headache, dude.
Okay, then why are you still here?
Don't get the information they need.
Okay.
I'm putting you in a system myself for contact. And you don't want to do that.
No.
You want to elevate it to somewhere else.
I'm not elevated. You're going to elevate it. All you have to do is follow the law.
I am following the law.
No, then follow 901.151. Follow Penal Code 901.151. Follow Penal Code 901.151.
Sir.
You know what that states, right?
The law.
What crime have I committed?
Well, you were causing a disturbance on the
I didn't cause the disturbance. They did. They asked me to leave, and I got off. I followed their
They need the
rules.
information for their report, sir.
Okay, but no, that's not how the law works.
You're not in my law. Like, I'm not.
Okay, so why are you trying to force me to give them my information when I don't have to?
Report, sir.
She can just put a good citizen.
Good citizen?
For her
You say
to report
good
good citizen.
Okay. So when the police get involved, I can identify you for purposes. Yes.
Not unless you suspect me of committing a crime.
I can suspect you of creating disturbance on a train.
No.
Yes, I can.
You can't. I didn't.
Them.
I didn't. According to me, I didn't.
So let me say,
So their word is more powerful than mine?
You wouldn't tell me the story. I asked you what happened.
But I'm telling you now, I didn't create a disturbance.
Okay.
I'm telling you now, I didn't create.
I asked you.
There's no explaining.
Explain. I don't. Just
Okay,
give me a whole
the explanation is,
There you go.
the explanation is, I did not cause a disturbance.
Okay, well,
The explanation is, they asked me,
Did that happen?
they asked me to get off the train. I
Well, why
complied
did they actually get off the train?
because they don't like the shit.
This is where the argument intensifies. The officer doubles down. He insists identification is required. The citizen fires back with statute numbers. Over and over again. 901.151. It's no longer a conversation. It's a standoff. The officer claims disturbance. The citizen denies wrongdoing. Neither side gives ground. Notice how the officer attempts to frame it as cooperation for a report. The citizen reframes it as unlawful compulsion. Two completely different interpretations of the same moment. What makes this section powerful is the repetition. Follow the law. I am following the law. Both believe they are right, but only one side carries a badge, and that badge brings authority. The tension is no longer subtle. It's direct. And then, a supervisor gets involved. That's when things get serious.
Shoes I wear.
That wasn't according to them. You were playing loud music.
They lied to you.
Okay, so I'm asking you to explain that to me.
Yeah, they don't like the shoes I'm wearing.
So that's the reason they didn't like the shoes
Yeah.
you were saying, like your black Reeboks that you were wearing. And that had them put you off the train
Right.
conductor as well.
Right.
So if I take a sworn statement from both of them, they're
You can do what you want to do. They can lie on a sworn statement.
Okay. Here's the sergeant. You can talk to him. You want to the sergeant?
We're good.
You want to talk to him?
No, this guy does this all the time.
I shake your hand, Sergeant.
I know.
So you're not gonna shake my hand, Sergeant? You're not gonna say Hanson. What's your badge number, Hanson?
3065.
Thank you.
Hanson, 3065.
Let your dog know.
I'm not a dog, number one. I'm not a dog, number one.
Let your dog know
I'm not a
that
dog,
he
number
can't
one.
attack me.
You
Look at
understand?
him.
I'm not a dog.
Hey, back
I'm
up
an
from a
officer.
taxpaying law-abiding citizen.
Referred to you as
I'm an
a
officer.
term?
Do
I'm an
not
officer.
intimidate a law. You're not acting like a law.
Oh,
You're not
I am.
acting like an
I
officer.
am.
No, you trying to
I'm not
demand
a
me to
dog.
give my
I'm an
information to
officer.
them.
They need it for their report.
I don't care, and I'm
then
telling
an
you, you're
officer
trying to. That's
No.
not true, Sergeant. You hear what he said, Sergeant? When the officer asks me my name, I have to give it to him.
If you're being detained, you were.
Yeah.
No, I have to be legally
But
detained.
you do this so often, we actually know who you
I have to be lawfully detained.
I'll give it to you in the system. Have a nice day.
Lawfully detained.
Stay out of my face.
I'm not in your face. You just came right here. Look. See how your feet move and kick rocks. That's how it's done, people. Big Nick South Florida accountability. Out.
Now the stakes rise. A sergeant arrives, and with that arrival comes institutional weight. The officer attempts to justify suspicion. He labels the behavior disruptive. He hints at legal justification. The citizen challenges every claim. And then it gets personal. Tone sharpens. Proximity tightens. Voices rise. There's a moment where physical space becomes part of the tension. Stepping closer, stepping back. This is where confrontations can spiral. The sergeant suggests he would be legally detained if certain conditions applied. That statement carries pressure. It's meant to reinforce authority. But something interesting happens. No cuffs are paid. No arrest is made. Despite the pressure, despite the insistence, the citizen remains uncuffed. You can feel the uncertainty in the air. Will this escalate? Or will it collapse? And then, something unexpected happens.
And now we know what kind of police officer this is the kind of police that will do anything to try and have the upper hand. He just stated that he will get Big Nick information from the system even though he didn't commit any crime. So this was a big win for Big Nick, because the officer just walked away with empty hands, just threats. So the best thing to take from this situation is to always know the laws that apply to your state and never give any information to the police. Just do like Big Nick and say, I don't know nothing, they call you, go talk to them. Hope you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. See you next time.
The tension dissolves. The officers disengage. No ID obtained. No charges announced. No arrest made. For a moment, there's silence where confrontation once stood. As an observer, what stands out most is this. The officer initially projected confidence and control, but in the end, he walks away without achieving the objective. The citizen held firm. The detention did not evolve into custody. The final commentary reinforces the message: know your laws. Understand your rights. Remain calm. Whether viewers agree or disagree with either side, one thing is undeniable. This encounter was a contest of authority versus knowledge. And in the end, the outcome wasn't decided by force. It was decided by persistence.